Welcome to this module on controlling workers. A law of 398 referred to workers being branded so they could be recognized if and when they run away and try to hide. So there is a law where it is preferring to have branded. Many private employers cast their agreements with workers in the form of debt contracts to be able to claim that their employees were in debt to them and thus ensure tighter control over them. An early 2nd century writer tells us thousands surrender themselves to work in servitude although they are free. In other words, a lot of poor families went into debt bondage in order to survive. So, a law of 398 referred to workers being branded so that they could be recognized if and when they run away. So, there is a law which is stating that the workers have to be branded, that is law 398. And many private employers used to have a contract or an agreement with the slaves to claim that in case if they are not with them or the workers are not willing to work, they can put them into debt and ensure a tighter control over them. A writer tells us that the people want to join them though they are free because many of them are poor. Due to their poverty, in order to live, they used to join or enter into this debt bondages. Why? In order to survive. From one of the recently discovered letters of Augustine, we learn parents sometimes sold their children into servitude for a period of 25 years. Saint Augustine was shocked to learn these kind of facts that parents used to sell their children for servitude for a period of 25 years. Literally 25 years of bondage. Augustine asked a lawyer friend of his whether these children can be liberated once the father died, because Augustine wanted to do something for these children. The rural indebtedness was even more widespread. To take just one example, in the great Jewish revolt of 66 CE, the revolutionaries destroyed the moneylenders' bonds to win popular support. This shows us how desperate the people are. They could not have opposed this one because basically most of them are poor. They want to survive. In order to survive, they are ready to enter into this debt contracts, and sometimes they are even selling their children into servitude for a period of 25 years. So even Augustine asked his lawyer friend whether these children could be liberated once the father died. And you can see an example, the rural indebtedness was even widespread. When a revolution took the great Jewish revolt in 66 CE, the revolutionaries wantedly entered the houses of the money lenders and destroyed the bonds to win the popular support for the revolt. So, which is the common point or a common element which is bothering most of them is the money lenders' bonds, the rural indebtedness, the debt contracts which are made them to sign. These all are made to have a strict, tighter control over the slaves and the working people or working class. The late 5th century Emperor Anastasius built the eastern frontier city Dara in less than 3 weeks by attracting labor from all over east by offering high wages. From the papyri, we can even form some estimate of how widespread wage labor had become in parts of the Mediterranean by the 6th century, especially in the east. So, the Emperor Anastasius built the eastern frontier city, that is Dara, by paying them good wages or high wages in the east. This information we are gathering from a papyri where we can also estimate how widespread the wage labor had become in parts of the Mediterranean by the 6th century, especially in the east. Stay tuned. We'll catch you